Right up for questions for Keion. Rod, you want to start?
Keion, you're not new to football, but you're still fairly new to your position. How is your progression coming along, and what kind of teaching are you getting from the coaches?
I'm getting actually pretty good coaching. My progression as far as like just coming along with football is going pretty well. I haven't played actually true like to my 100% self since 2019. So like getting back to that is my main focus, and I feel like I'm starting to like get into my groove to where I'm getting back to that and excelling past that. So that's been my main focus, and I feel like Coach Knight and Coach DT are doing a really good job of developing that.
You could see last year the physical piece, right? Like the strength and that. But obviously the running was not there. So how far along do you feel like you are towards 100%? Kind of how do you feel like you were last year?
Okay, so last year I was just trying to get out there and just trying to get the confidence of just saying I could do it, but I wasn't anywhere near 100%. I was probably 60% when I was playing. But now I feel better. I'm probably roughly around 90. Just trying to get back to who I know I can be. And every day it gets better. So that's my ankle wasn't nowhere near where it needed to be last year. And now working with our head athletic trainer, Mark, he's doing a really good job of getting me back on track of just being explosive and power and fast twitch and moving and everything that I need to be.
Okay.
I guess, like, how did you get hurt?
So unfortunately, I was just out playing basketball. So like I was just doing extra curriculars, trying to get in shape when I was in the gray area of everything. So I wasn't at Georgia Tech yet, but I was already gone from Old Dominion, and I was just trying to train, and life happens. But I don't really look at it as a negative. I just look at it as a learning experience, and now it's just another thing to add to my story of how to overcome it. So yeah.
Rod.
When you were going through all that rehab and everything, were you able to see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, so like I don't really look at things as a negative. Like, so life happens. It's unfortunate that life happens, but it could be worse. That's the way I see it. So like I just trained every day and just worked as hard as I could, and just did everything I needed to do to get to where I needed to be, and that's how I kind of seen it.
You're in sort of a unique position. You've had, I guess, three different coaches now. Georgia Tech, Coach Coleman now, and Coach Knight. Kind of what's it been like to work with those guys, and what are you learning, and what are some things?
It's not too terrible for me because I've played so many positions in college. Because I've been in college for so long, feels like 20 years now. Like I could be one of the coaches, but I used to play tight end, and I had coaching changes when I went from tight end, then to defensive end, then to Georgia Tech. So I'm always used to switching up the coaching styles and everything, and I just take what the coaches give me, and now I just see it as another opportunity to learn a new skill that the coaches have to bring.
Is there anything in particular they've worked on with you this spring?
I'm working a little bit inside more, just because of my size and my power and everything, so I'm working a little bit inside of the tackles. It's more so my pass rush is what I need to improve on a lot more as well. And just overall, just being a better athlete and football player. So yeah.
Did the defense itself change much, like philosophically, or just kind of?
We're trying to stay true to who we are. We have a little bit more schemes in with Coach Collins coming in and being a part of the defense a little bit more and having a little bit more hands-on. I'm not the best person to ask because I only played 4 games last year, but it hasn't really truly changed that much. We're just trying to get the fundamentals down and being able to execute. Because I feel like you can run any defense, but if you can't all be on the same page and execute, it doesn't matter what you run. And that's what we're trying to get down to.
Time for a couple more for Keion. Kelly?
Just, in terms of your development as a defensive end, kind of where you feel like you are, how much further you feel like you have to grow in college, just in terms of your production?
I'm super critical of myself. Like if you ask me, I'm not a good defensive end. So like I feel like I have a lot more room to improve of learning the position and just the ins and outs and to truly master it. So I feel like I'm only on the floor and have so much room to improve.
Anything else? Rod?
What weight are you playing at now?
I'm playing at 280. So 280, hopefully to get down to maybe 270, but I move well at 280, and I played at 275 when I was at Old Dominion. So it's not that big of a difference, but I put on a lot more muscle since I've been like rehabbing and everything like that. They haven't really gave me a weight goal that they want me to be at. Personally, the 280 to 270 range is pretty good for me as long as I can move. That's my biggest thing, if I can move.
Thank you, Keion.
Okay, no problem.
We're going